This year, I feel that the situation is quite different from previous years. When it comes to discussions on the South China Sea, particularly between China and ASEAN countries, the overall atmosphere has become noticeably more calm and peaceful. At the same time, there's a growing sense of confidence on both sides. This positive change is the result of our joint efforts with ASEAN countries to maintain peace and stability in the South China Sea. However, in contrast, there are still some countries outside the region that don't truly understand the reality of the situation in the South China Sea. These countries often have their own political motivations, and whenever they visit the region, they tend to raise the South China Sea issue or even try to stir up controversy around it. Their rhetoric has noticeably softened this year. There is one particular regional country, most people probably know which one, that still insists on bringing up the South China Sea issue. Compared to the positions of other regional countries, this approach seems increasingly out of step. But I believe this country will eventually come to understand the situation more clearly. If it continues acting as a proxy for others, it may ultimately end up being sacrificed for their interests. This time, we are calling for the creation of a new narrative around the South China Sea. In the past, when people talked about the South China Sea, what usually came to mind were conflict, friction, and disputes. But moving forward, we hope that discussions about the South China Sea will instead bring to mind cooperation, stability, and friendship.